Welcome back at 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay. Let's talk a little Mississippi State football. Quarterback Blake Shapen joins us now at the table, and the first thing we noticed was the shoes, man. And people are watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Thank you. Evan and Bank Chat is open. Can you, lift up your shoe a little bit for the camera? Because
is this good enough?
Yeah, let's describe what's going on here. You got kind of a powder blue thing.
Yeah,
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Shreveport, Romans 12:12, my favorite verse, and then number 2. I wear number 2.
Look at
and
that.
Then on the other side, it's a baby picture.
Oh, no, dope. It is not.
Yeah, that's dope.
With all my family's names on it.
Dude, your hair looks the same from your baby picture.
I know.
Okay, and then on the top, of course, you got the school logo.
Yeah, so then on top,
and then the mascot.
You got the dog on the left, and you got the MS on the right for Mississippi State.
Blake,
okay, these are pretty sweet.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah, you come to an event like this, you got to show out, especially if you're a quarterback.
No doubt.
So, played a lot of games. For SEC fans that don't know, years at Baylor, lots of experience.
It was really freaking good there.
Yes.
By the way.
Why Mississippi State? Is it the Levy tie with Baylor? How did all that work?
So for me, I didn't have a relationship with Coach Levy. So I got to witness playing against OU, playing against that offense, the up-tempo offense. Everything about it is quarterback friendly. You want to be a part of that as a quarterback. Any quarterback in the country wants to play in that offense. So, when I got in the portal, I knew that he was about to be a head coach somewhere. I didn't know where he was going to be. Ends up being Mississippi State. And then I've heard nothing but great things about Starkville and Mississippi State, everything about it, how they support the community, everything about it. So it was a no-brainer.
Offensively, I was lucky enough to work a couple of your games at Baylor, and so know your skill set and see what you can do. But offensively, what does Levy want to run? What can we expect to see from this offense?
I think just an up-tempo offense that's going to play with a lot of pace, getting the ball out quick, running the football. I feel like that's a big misconception about the offense is that we don't run the football, but you got to run the football to be able to throw for a lot of yards too. And obviously making plays down the field, throwing the ball down the field, stretching the field vertically and with width, and just being explosive.
Coach seems so chill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing phases him. Because I feel like SEC fans kind of know him.
Look, he's laughing.
Why are you laughing?
He's not chill. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he's cool.
Okay.
He's cool.
Maybe, I'm sure there's
not with the quarterbacks, but with everybody else. No, I'm joking.
That's the truth, probably. Yeah. But what's he like?
He's awesome. That was another. I talked to him on the phone. I didn't know him, but I talked to him on the phone. I knew right away. I was like, this dude's really cool. And he's a really good offensive coordinator. Yeah. And I was like, I want to go play for somebody like that. He relates to everyone in the room.
Yeah.
Everyone can sit there and stop what they're doing and put their eyes on him because they respect everything about him. And he's relatable to everybody in there, and they can hear and feel what he's talking about.
Oh, nice.
So are you chill or are you?
Yeah, I'm chill.
You are?
I'm chill. I'm very chill.
If somebody drops the ball, do you give them a look or do you say something
It's going to take a couple.
Okay.
And then I might have something to say. Yeah. But other than that, I'm chill.
We talk with some of Peyton Manning's former teammates, like Joey Kent, Tennessee's all-time leading receiver. He said Peyton wouldn't necessarily say anything in the huddle.
It was just the way he was.
He would give him a look.
Yeah.
You want this ball coming your way, don't you?
Blake Shapen,
it's the eyebrows,
quarterback, Mississippi State with us on 3
How quick did you guys mesh? You got a new group of receivers as well coming in with you. What was that like in the spring? What was it like in the summer? Any extra work? What did you guys do to get that camaraderie?
Yeah, so obviously I played with the receivers at Baylor for a little while, so we had a good connection and things like that. But coming here, I had to rebuild that with the new guys and the new receivers we got. It's been great. We got some talented dudes. Yeah. It's fun to work with them. They want to work. They're always calling me, when are we going? When are we going? Yeah. They're always bugging me, so that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have.
Right.
And so, I'm excited to go through a year with them.
These state fans know what they're in for as far as this high-octane offense, taking the top off?
I think they have an idea, but I don't know if they know exactly what it might look like. But from the spring game, they got a little taste of it. But, I think they got a little bit of an idea for it.
So, obviously, you spent time at Baylor, which means that you know Texas, you know Oklahoma, you know kind of those environments. How much do you think that'll help as those teams come into the conference?
Right, for sure. You know, I got to play at OU twice, and I played at Texas twice. So, you know, I've been able to –
That's huge, right?
Yeah. I've been able to see those environments in person, and, you know, I can just relay, you know, the information that I have about those spots to my teammates and being able to give them knowledge. You know, they've played at big-time games too, so but being able to let them know what it's like probably going into it.
So when you were coming out, you played baseball also at a high level. Committed to play baseball and football. How did that path work itself out?
So actually I was more of a baseball player than football. I mean, everybody, when they found out I was done playing baseball, they were like, what? Like, you know, this is weird. But
yeah, because baseball guy in that community, that's all they know. Like,
exactly.
Like, why would you want to do anything else?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyways, I go to Baylor 2020, play the football season. I was the, you know, backup, whatever. I was third, fourth guy. I didn't even play. And then go to baseball, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to probably end up playing baseball.
Positionally, where were you?
Shortstop, anywhere in the infield.
Okay.
And I was probably going to play that year, and the quarterback coach kept bugging me, talking about when he wants me to come back and compete, end up calling him back and being like, that's what I'm going to do. So I ended up going back, and I haven't gone back to baseball since.
That's interesting.
What is it about football?
That's interesting.
Like,
for me, it's the adrenaline.
Yeah.
And if I made an error at shortstop, I never was able to redeem myself. I never knew when I was going to be able to redeem myself. If I go out and throw a pick, I know I get another shot. I'm getting the ball right back in my hands.
Oh, interesting point.
So
that's interesting. So what's different between like a baseball dugout and a football locker room?
It's a lot different.
So much.
But I love the football locker room way better.
Really?
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Way more fun.
So your personality type goes that way more.
Way more this way, yeah.
So baseball dugouts, for those that don't know, really laid back and cracking
chill
on each other.
And Football, I mean, there's never a dull moment in the locker room, ever. I mean, it is like sometimes you got to walk out because of how loud it is. Everybody's in there yelling, screaming, arguing, whatever it may be. Like, there's always something going on.
Head on the swivel in there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Was there another sport, or was it just those two?
Just those two.
Yeah. So never dabbled in basketball or anything like that?
I dabble with it. My dad said, you're never going to make it. Just quit.
So does your dad still beat you in basketball?
Heck no.
Would he say yes or no?
He would say yes, but it's definitely no.
That's about right.
I love it.
What do you do for fun?
Play golf.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to play golf in my free time, and there's not much I do outside of football really, but I play a lot of golf.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I don't really like this.
Give us the number.
I'm
or
not
what?
giving the number. I've already been asked.
Is that's probably like the equivalent of asking a woman her weight, right? Like I should never.
Yeah.
ask
No,
it.
you don't ask.
You don't ask that.
Yeah.
Really bad golfers will tell you. But
Right.
like,
Yeah.
But like decent golfers are like.
So
but if
"That's
they
my
think
number."
they're good, they're yeah.
so we do a lot of stuff with
Quiet
former,
confidence.
with former Titans punter Brett Kern. He's a .7. So like I actually played with him one time. And he goes on hole 9. He goes 7 yards, 7 feet to the right, and he was like, "Man," and I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "I wanted to be 7 feet on the left for the uphill putt." And I'm like, "Okay."
See,
Okay,
that's where I want to get. I want to get there. I don't know that I'll ever get there though.
Where you're mad about a 7-foot putt.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Blake's not quite there. Got it.
I've actually played golf at Mississippi State, but it was a long time ago.
Well, they got Old Waverly,
not well.
the course over in Columbus.
Yeah.
West Point.
What else do you do in Starkville? What's fun in Starkville?
There's not like a ton to do outside of sporting events. I know this, like the baseball games are real fun to go to.
Oh, yeah.
Like their stadium's awesome.
Man,
and
that new stadium.
it's unreal. Yeah. And they got condos in left field. There's a big party literally in the outfield.
Yeah.
And the people were great. I think the food, the people, it's like a big community. So, you know, I've enjoyed it.
Blake Shapen, Mississippi State quarterback, joins us. Isn't it cool to watch that baseball thing grow? And like it's been big in the SEC, but it's really grown the last few years.
Well, I think Mississippi State took it up a notch with the stadium they built.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to end up topping them sometime, but they have it right now.
They broke the mold, though.
Yeah.
All right, so I have to ask you because, you know, I mean, we like to see if we can get some smack talk out of somebody, you know.
Oh, gosh.
No, you do. Your suit is a little powder blue. It's kind of close. Go ahead. Go. Would you like to
See,
respond
I separate
to that?
fashion. I don't put fashion and football together. I separate the two, so it don't matter.
Okay, that's fair. And obviously,
here's what I would have said. I wore this because we own them. That's what I would have said.
There, you can use that for your next one, Blake.
Yeah, I'll use that later.
So, no, but obviously at Baylor, you have your rivalries. You know those rivalries. I'm an Auburn girl. I graduated from Auburn, so obviously Auburn, Alabama. These guys are Tennessee guys. You know, they have their rivalries. Ole Miss, Mississippi State is one that I just think is at sometimes overlooked, but at the top of the list.
It's as intense as anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
What have you heard about it, and what do you think about Ole Miss?
Yeah, so I knew of the rivalry, but I didn't know of it, to the point that I know it now. Like when I got to Starkville, that was all everyone talked about.
Yeah.
Like we don't like them, and we want to win that football game. Like that's all I heard, and I was like, they take this like serious.
Yep.
So we definitely have that one circled. We got them all circled, but that's circled, like for sure in bold.
Yeah, it's different.
Mississippi State quarterback Blake Shapen. Hey Blake, thanks for the visit, man.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to watching you play.
Thank you all for having me.
All right, there he is, Blake Shapen. More 3HL coming up. Stay tuned. 104.5 The Zone.